Jake Paul
The problem child, Paul.
versus Anthony Joshua.
Two-time heavyweight champion of the world, AJ Anthony Joshua.
Joshua is not a blogger, not an internet star, and definitely not a fighter you can out-talk. He is pure power. He is an Olympic champion. He is one of the most dangerous knockout artists of this era.
There's a grin from White, but the legs are betraying him.
And to understand what awaits Jake Paul, you only need to look at what Joshua has done to real heavyweights. Now, you will see the top 5 knockouts of Anthony Joshua, a collection that makes one thing obvious. Paul has no chance, and never did. Joshua versus Francis Ngannou, punishment for arrogance. Ngannou walked in with the aura of a predator, still glowing from dropping Tyson Fury. But against Joshua, he didn't even understand what had happened. AJ caught him with a straight right. Clean, sudden, without warning.
AJ jumps right on him. He's confident and paid the price.
Oh, we've got clipped himself there, Joshua.
He did. With the left right hand. He's
Joshua can destroy the MMA champion. It is lights out. Incredible. What a shot. And Ngannou's out.
That's a lovely shot. Oh, it's a great shot. Nobody stands up to that. That to see is the biggest right hand I've ever seen.
Joshua versus Vladimir Klitschko, the knockout that made AJ a superstar. This was a fight of an era, experience versus youth, a legend versus his successor.
Exploding. That cut is what.
Klitschko dropped Joshua, almost took his soul.
We're not landing that one again. Klitschko and Joshua is down now. The count's up. It was a heavier fall.
But Anthony came back, and he came back like a monster.
Vladimir Klitschko and Joshua in desperate. Big shots though at the beginning.
An uppercut that changed the entire fight,
There's nothing doing it if you beat.
followed by a finishing barrage, and Vladimir went down, pushed out of the boundaries of his own legend.
The giant Ukrainian in the same round that he lost his unbeaten record.
It was the knockout that shook the boxing world and proved that Joshua is a true phenomenon.
Well, that's the youth of Anthony Joshua. Work from Joshua. What fitness, what heart from Klitschko. The
The end comes as referee David Fields calls a halt to the match.
Joshua versus Dillian White, a war. This was personal, a real street rivalry wrapped in gloves. White tried to smother, foul, even stunned AJ in the mid-rounds.
Shaken down to his foundations.
He's
He
losing
just
his
got
feet
too
as well.
confident.
He's losing his feet as well, Nick.
White trying to do just that. Joshua, big right uppercut, followed up with that defeat in the amateurs. They've
Not set himself properly. A great shot from
sees
Joshua.
that right hand coming.
And he can't get into this kind of fight with Joshua. He's got to stay behind.
Moment, Joshua, the legs wobbled again.
I put in my scorecard. I actually have given White 2 rounds. I think we need to adjust that.
Just be rhythmic with it. Use that jab. Use the feints with it. The way White was actually doing.
Paulie, I think Joshua came out in the second round thinking the job was done. And it,
Very watchful.
I was like that. White came out, jab.
White is starting to come apart here already.
White's got to hold. White's got to hold. He's got to hold.
He's not doing it. He can't do it. He's still got nearly 45 seconds to get through here.
Soul-bound stuff.
Yeah, and I think he's looking. He's not able to set up his own.
Too easy to tag his
Timing was pretty non-existent in the previous round, but this is better.
But he still hasn't got rid of White. Slow, methodical now.
Yeah, I think Josh has got his mind back on the job. I think
To suggest he could well be a force. He's still very young.
His own offense if he's being jabbed at, and he's got to be defensive on the jab.
Downstairs from Dillian White.
He won you that Olympic gold medal.
And he's been hurt tonight. There's another one of those body shots that White got him with earlier. They both himself in the pro game. Here comes Joshua again.
Absolutely.
in a couple of rounds, he was doing not too bad himself. A fair bit of damage, White. It's been a terrific effort.
Fatiguing and taking those body shots. Will his power be the same?
A fight that had plenty of nastiness attached to it already. So many more of those, though.
Yeah. Oh, there's a
lands
bit bigger left hook, Nick.
Oh, and he's shaking
Nick,
here.
that's that counter left hook we were talking about earlier.
Joshua's what?
Find out.
Oh, you keep talking about the jab, Paulie. That's there for Dillian White all night because Joshua's head through Dillian White's defenses. Again, White soaking it all up.
Now, these were just kind of arm punches that White was throwing there. I think he's really going to have to take chances, but not the chin.
Joshua's starting to try to get the timing.
Shots already and is still there.
One thing I don't like Joshua's doing is allowing White to be first constantly. You want to be first. Use the jab first. You know, it's always White initiating. Well, that's the question. We'll give Dillian White all this stuff. He's in shape.
Yeah, it's Joshua picking all the good shots at the moment. White not throwing back comfortable.
We're only halfway through.
But Joshua detonated, an uppercut that sent White's head shooting upward like it was spring-loaded.
Joshua not letting him off the height, but the legs are betraying him, and down he goes.
One of the nastiest knockouts of his career.
Yeah, for Dillian White, it's stopped, it's over.
Joshua versus Alexander Povetkin. Experience versus raw power.
As well, there he returns the favor. Chess, and I don't know whether that's ominous or not.
Povetkin comes in with the jab, lands on.
Povetkin started brilliantly. Speed, pressure, sharp accuracy. But Joshua is a machine of adaptation. He waited for his moment, cold, calculated, and Povetkin never even realized how he suddenly found himself under a barrage of killing shots.
Joshua's leery about letting his hands go because it moves for Joshua just because of the timing. He to the left, to the right side of Joshua.
Sergio, good point on the feints. You can see just even stepping in. Joshua throwing the jabs there.
The use of his left hand with his height.
I mean, who knows? Maybe the nose is broken. That could be damaged.
Povetkin is a gold medalist. He knows how to place punches.
That opened up that cut above the eye of Povetkin.
It was broken with the technique.
Again for Povetkin.
Povetkin is timing that jab. He's timing all these punches. A decision, which says a lot for him being 6'2.5".
Power shots.
That looping right hand caught Joshua's attention, but it started with a jab to
Title in the WBC. Tyson Fury was the man who first beat.
What I see now is the left hook. Those hooks, he's whipping those hands.
Little by little, he's throwing shots where you least expect them.
You can't take anyone right, I tell you.
I'm going to answer that. Yes.
Oh, yes, right hand by Joshua.
Shots that were
equally big size knowledge
by Joshua, and he needs to box.
I'm going to answer that. Yes.
Oh, yes, right hand by Joshua. Oh, yes.
Povetkin through the ropes. He is badly hurt. Joshua trying everything.
His knees buckled, his head snapped back, and the fight was waved off. Technical knockout. Joshua versus Robert Helenius. Lights out with a single punch.
To the shot. Right spot. He's on his still. It's up before.
With this, friends, we end our review. I hope you found it interesting and informative. If so, support our channel with your likes and reposts. And thanks for watching. See you all soon. Bye.